In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the idler wheels and the idler wheel bearings in a snowmobile skid. This particular one is from an 04 sabercat 600LX, but this will apply to other snowmobiles. On this particular sled, it has a 15 millimeter bolt right here. So you take a 15 millimeter ratchet and a 15 millimeter crescent wrench and just turn them off. And then you might have to manipulate it and bang this part off a little bit in there. The others are the exact same part number and the exact same wheel on these. The rear set, which is has the job of tensioning the track and all that, has a 38 millimeter bolt here, and you're going to want to use a ratchet instead of a crescent wrench because these can strip very easily, and you do not want you don't want those to strip because then you won't be able to get anything off. Then you want to take these two 13 millimeter bolts and undo those with a 13 millimeter crescent wrench there. So ratchet, crescent wrench, and those will come off, allowing this whole thing to slide. It's going to take some manipulating to get this shaft out because it's probably been in there for a little bit if you haven't went in there in recent years. So a lot of WD-40 and a mallet and just hit it through with even a screwdriver and just knock it through, and then you can take your wheels and all that out and replace whatever you need to do. I'm going to show you how to replace a bearing in one of these. All of them apply to the same. There's bigger versions of each other. So I'll get my shop here. So here we have one of the bogey wheels, and here we have a snap ring. Here we have a snap ring there. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to take a lot of WD-40 and soak that down in WD-40 and let it settle, because snap rings, it's probably going to be pretty solid in there. It's not going to be mint. So you're going to take a pair of snap ring pliers and get that snap ring out, and you're going to flip the thing around, and you're going to take a socket and tap on the socket until the bearing comes out this side, and then it's going to take a lot of tapping. And once you get that out, then you're going to clean everything out of the, like all the residue and dirt and crap that gets in there. Clean that out before you press the new bearing in, or nothing's going to seat right in your new bearing. So you're going to come over here and tap that out, and then you clean it out, and you're going to put the new bearing on top of where it is. It's not just going to go in. And you're going to take a block of wood and tap on the block of wood and make sure your bearing goes in straight, or it's not going to seat right. And once that's in there and you think it's seated, you can hit with a mallet, get that seated right. You put your snap ring back in there, and you got to make sure your snap ring is seated right and level, or that won't work. And that's how you do it. So that's the end of this video.